then, because I'll let you figure out the
We're
time.
live.
Hey everybody, Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day because we are live, and I'm here with Matt Fuller, the OCD Marvel sketch card collector, and Alonzo Collectibles, the original art collector. You just need to change your name, man, because
Yeah, right.
you got so much original art, so good, and now representing incredible artists. And I'm Spidey. I just like to do YouTube and collect Marvel cards, and we're here hanging out. We're really recapping an amazing event that happened yesterday, which is still, I know for you guys there in person with the art is probably hard to wrap your mind around. For me, I'm still digesting the idea of having the beginning and the end of Marvel masterpieces artists on the channel at the same time. Still, the little kid in me can't believe that would ever happen. And, you know, pretty serendipitous, I think. Obviously not our plan, but Marvel Masterpieces 2022 hit ePack in the midst of all of it. So it's been just such a Marvel Masterpiece heavy 4 days. And we're here to talk about it tonight. Also got a box to open on ePack. If that confuses you, we'll explain it. And lots more to talk about. So there you go. There's our intro.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, what a week. And having Dan on there going back and forth with Joe, and just my favorite was when Joe's like, oh, I don't use references or something, and Dan's just like, what?
Yeah, he doesn't do any kind of Lewis, you're the artist here, like he doesn't do a paint palette, you know.
Yeah, he just does it on the fly. He just goes for it, bro. You know, and he freehands, you know. He does. I don't think he does much reference. He just wings it on a lot of the stuff. You know, it was cool to see. He showed us in the stream yesterday for the Canvas Spider-Man, the box art.
Yeah.
He got that pose from a little metal figure of Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I'm sure those sold out all over the place. Everybody was on eBay looking for those little figures. I know I was. I don't think I could find one though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it was just so cool, man. Just that tiny little figure is the reference for that painting. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I love what Sandy says here because this, I don't know if y'all heard it because y'all are there in person, not on the stream always all the time. But when I opened up the stream, it just hit me that we had 1992 to 2022 artists, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with the announcement that, you know, Topps now has the Marvel trading card license, this is the beginning and the end of Marvel Masterpieces on the stream. So I called Joe the Alpha artist and Dan the Omega artist.
I heard that. It's crazy, man, having the beginning and the first and the last, you know. And both of them are good friends, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool to see how they, you know, with the artist talk, you know, about this and that is just, my favorite part of it, dude, was the storytelling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Storytelling of, he's like, yeah, man, I was in a hotel room over here in this place, you know, in New York, and I was like, man, that looks like a good image to use it. It just, the stories are cool, man. Stories are really cool.
How about the fact that he painted 135 pieces to buy a house?
Yeah.
And the reason he sold them to all to one collector is because he was able to get essentially, I think, half the money up front. So he could go ahead and do the house purchase. And that's why all the paintings went to one place with one, you know, I don't know if it's collector. Painting investor, I think, is probably the right term.
Mm-hmm.
And they disappeared, but it was from the motive of like, hey, I want to buy my spouse a house. And I love that.
Oh yeah, dude. It's beautiful.
I mean, I think a lot of people often forget that there is, like, obviously artists love to do this and they love the characters, but it's a job too, right? And yeah, they have to actually be able to make money. And it's great to hear that worked out so serendipitously for him at the time with the house.
Yeah, no doubt. I wanted to ask him if he's still in the same house.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Oh, Cassera, what's up, my friend? He was there with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Super cool dude, bro. Super cool dude.
I love him. I hate I wasn't there.
Shout out to Kazra and the OAX, man. Make sure y'all get out there this year coming up, man. It's good. It's the place for Marvel Card Collector. It's our show. We finally have a show that we can call our own. You know,
Mhm.
Yep.
and it's fueled by the art and the artists. So it's
And that was in a lot of ways officially announced live on the stream yesterday at the
Very
end of the
end,
stream.
yeah.
So if you didn't stay through to the end of the stream, or if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you stay through to the end of the stream to hear more about how Marvel Cards and original art for Marvel Cards is in a lot of ways getting its own expo, its own con now through the original art expo that Casper has put out.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody at the OAX group. Shout out to everybody, man.
And Costa's comment, I mean, and Lewis, you're probably the same. Like, I mean, we were drinking from the fire hose there. Like, I'm still trying to absorb it all. I mean, I've got my pieces and I've been staring at them, since I only got back like 3 hours ago. So, and I've already looked through them at least once. Just to be like, did this really happen? I mean, and you should have seen me on the plane. You would have thought I had like the handcuff in the suitcase, and I was just looking all around. Oh my god, it was super.
I was going to ask you if they did fly with you as a carry-on.
Yep. No, I brought down one of those art portfolios and I put them in there.
Yeah, I'm glad they got home safely. And Lewis, I'm sure you drove yours home.
Oh yeah, bro. I threw them in the back of the Jeep. What was good is that I posted on the IG, so I was, the main goal, was to go and hang out and pick up the Jusko pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But I was deciding whether to pick up a fifth piece from the set. And, I was just talking with Steven and I asked him, I was like, yo, brother, what do you got from 2018? Because I know he has a good amount of paintings from that set. And bro, he surprised me. He showed me the Psylocke, man. I was like, bro, because I don't have a piece from 2018. So I was able to pick up the Psylocke from Simone Bianchi's 2018 masterpiece just to fill that void, right? So, and with a good character. I just didn't want any character, right? Like if you're gonna get one piece, get a good character, for the long term.
You didn't want Wrecker? Is that what you were saying?
No. What
I'm messing with Matt.
God, Matt? Shots fired, bro. Duck, Matt. Duck.
Hey, look, Matt's got more art than I'll ever have. It's still a good piece. Any piece from Simone Bianchi is a good piece.
I'll be able to. I actually did a little. Lewis knows. I can't remember if I told you, Justin. I did a little trade purchase deal with Mr. Titillo. So I will be down to 2 published pieces, and I'm waiting for one of them to come in. So I'm going to be excited when I get to show that.
I'm excited to see it. No, you hadn't told me. That's great.
Oh boy.
So while y'all were there, how candid.
And then exactly how candid. Oh boy.
Probably didn't know the faces you were making while you were looking at the art.
What happens in Miami stays in Miami.
Yeah. Whatever stays in Dade, happens in Dade, stays in Dade, bro.
Oh, yeah, Dade County. Now,
it was awesome, man. It's crazy, bro, that it actually happened. And then, I went back and I watched a lot of the stream, like throughout the day today. I was like, damn, bro, we really did that. Like, nobody else is doing that kind. Like no one else is really bringing that as far as content for the community, bro. Like it's. Like that's like history, bro. Like I can't even believe it. I was part of that. Just to think, I was the dude, ripping the hell out of Spider-Man metal, pulling an AF-15 to now being, around amazing people, big collectors. You know what I'm saying? And having an opportunity to own some of these, these masterpieces, bro. It's crazy how everything works out, man. It really is.
Yeah, it's nuts. To see how the hobby is, changed and is changing, and realizing that, all that art being in one place like that at one time is likely to never happen again. Even original art for trading cards into the future, there's a huge push for artists to do those at best inked and then digitally colored, or digital altogether. right?
Yeah.
And so to have a single artist fully painted set with a brand as big as Masterpieces, I don't know. We'll see that more or less, see all the art in one place like that again.
Yeah, I mean, some of it will be at OAX, but just a fraction.
Yeah, but even if half of it's there, which would be incredible, right? Like incredible, it's still not all of it like it was.
But that alone will be a reason to go to OAX. I mean, we've said it over and over, and we probably said it ad nauseum on the video, but these things look like they were just painted.
Yeah,
like the way
the guy kept them clean, bro. He kept them clean.
Again, and more power to the guy. In some ways, him being more of a speculative guy instead of a collector worked to our advantage, because he just kept him somewhere dark and with the protective covers on. And my God,
They're fly as hell, bro. They're fly as hell.
Oh, Chuck's asking you.
The answer is yes. I just don't have it yet. I intend to pick it up at OAX.
That's awesome.
That'll be fly.
Well, OAX is going to be here before we know it. I mean, we're going to blink. I don't know how your November and December's go, but mine are crazy. And I want to get it. I want it to be framed there in Miami, and then brought to Orlando and then driven home.
Yeah, bro.
When I flew from Atlanta with Dan's pieces, it was not a pleasant experience at all.
Yeah, trying to these worked out nicely because they were so firm that I was able to put them in the portfolio. And but yeah.
Well, Dan had already pre-framed them, and he was like, they'll fit on a carry-on. I was like, okay.
No.
Unless he's got some giant circus carry-on or something.
But they wouldn't let me carry on, because it would be too big to be a carry-on. And then to top it off, my phone died. Oh, well, excuse me, it didn't die. I left my charger in Stevens Hotel, so I had no way to charge my phone overnight. So I literally woke up with 6% battery life the next morning, and I couldn't get the paintings to fit into the suitcase of the carry-on. So I had to use the last bit of percentage I had to Uber to a Target to get a new suitcase and to get a phone charger to then try to make it to the airport on time with the paintings. And then I had to check the paintings. So I had to let them go and hope that Delta was going to, get them to me without losing my luggage. And thankfully they didn't. So I don't want to fly with paintings anymore. I want to drive to Orlando and drive back with them. It's the plan.
I like that. I like to drive. I like to drive, bro. I'll jump on the eye and I'm riding, man.
It's a 13-hour drive, but OAX is going to be worth it.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Somebody said, "Where was the Gambit original art?" Yeah, I didn't see the Gambit either.
It was there.
Yeah,
Didn't I get shown? I think Matt, did we show every single piece yesterday?
I was trying to think about that. If we may have missed one or two, but
we did the majority. Yeah, we did.
We obviously we didn't have the Wolverine, right? Because Aoki got that.
Right.
And I feel like when we were going through it, I feel like I missed one somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I think we did show it though, because we showed all of Jose, because I helped Jose put all his pieces out.
Yeah.
And we were showing them one by one. I'm pretty sure the Gambit was one of them.
It wasn't while I was on the stream. I can tell you that.
Okay, so maybe he did. Maybe he did it. It was there. It was there though. It's sweet.
Yeah, the problem was we had a ton that were displayed, but then we also had piles because Stephen was giving them to people. So people probably saw at one point I kept going back to the same 4 things because I would move on and somebody would swap it. And
I did see that. Y'all did a great job to have it set up the way you did for us to be able to do a stream like that with Joe being able to talk about it and you guys moved through it. Like it was done really well.
Yes, Stephen is going to reach out to the broker because I mean, it's interesting. I don't think some people still weren't sure of the whole thing. So just to recap, in case anyone didn't, so Stephen. First of all, Stephen is not the original owner. So Joe sold it to someone. We still don't know the person Joe sold it to.
Right.
And because I don't even think Joe does, because I believe it went through a broker.
Went through a broker the first
I don't know
time,
if it's the same broker or a different broker, but Stephen, a few months ago at this point, was approached by the broker and asked if he wanted to acquire the collection.
Yeah, it was the same broker. It was the same broker from the original.
So we still don't know who that one person who had it originally was.
Yeah.
I think he knows what country he's in, which isn't the U.S., but that's his story to tell, not mine.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Casseros confirming same broker.
There you go.
And then Steven was a homie, bro, and he reached out to all the homies that collect art, and we all, it was an effort, man. We all had to get together and get our pieces, and yeah, it was crazy, man. It was wild, bro. It was wild few weeks leading up to this.
Yeah, all 135 pieces had to be purchased at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was take it or leave it as a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So we had to compile a group to get it together.
Yeah.
Our deal went.
It was like a fundraising round almost.
It was.
Yeah. It was like
we all have shares in the company.
Everybody pitching in to get it done. That's the big thing is that you had to get the entire set, every single piece, nothing.
And we, I want people to understand. I'm going to say this, but then this is also going to require some apologies from me. So the three of us, we were some of the first people Stephen brought in, but we were all reaching out to people we knew as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think I myself reached out to about 30 people.
Yeah, I reached out to a bunch of heads too, bro. And it was just, and some people are like, I appreciate the opportunity, but I can't swing it. And some people jumped on board, and we tried to reach out as many collectors, that we know, that we have a relationship with, that, we can trust to kind of, keep it discreet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
the flip side of that, though, is because we were all doing it, I think we crossed messages on a few people. Like, I know I thought Jose was reaching out to this guy Eric, and he thought I was, and we completely dropped the ball there. So Eric, if you're on, I apologize. We tried our best to reach out to people we knew who would be interested, and obviously people who were like friends of the main people too. Right.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We gave there was a lot of people that had an opportunity to participate and get something while it was relatively early. Yeah. And there was a lot of people that did get pieces, man. It was a broad group of people that were able to get in. And
yep. And I think as of this morning when I looked, I think about 13 of the pieces online have sold.
Yeah.
There's still some left though, and I'm going to say this: and if someone takes it, I won't be offended. I'm still on the fence about one more piece, but so I'm going to keep looking at this to save myself from buying another one. So I really like Joe's Legion, but I have a Legion.
Oh yeah, you got Palumbo's Legion.
Yeah, so I feel like I can not get the Legion.
Matt, you want me to help you out with that decision?
Yeah, I know you don't.
You want me to be your boy? You want me to save you?
Yeah.
Let me save you, dog. You don't need no damn Legion, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? Have you seen the TV show? That was actually one of my favorite Marvel TV shows, and a lot of people don't know.
That show
I never watched the show.
Highly rated.
Yeah, it was amazing. And at the time, all right, so I'm gonna out myself here on one of these things. So, my wife started watching it with me because Legion was played by the guy who was cousin Matthew on Downton Abbey. So she was like, "Oh, I like him." But then she watched the show and she's like, "This is weird." So that didn't last long. And but also, so the two stars were him and Aubrey Plaza, who is now one of the co-stars on Agatha All Along. So she's actually got two different Marvel worlds technically.
Yeah, but if you need your Legion fix, Matt, just go watch the show again.
There you
go. before we move on to another segment of this conversation, and we're still like, with the amount of people that we're able to get in. What I love the most, I think that I heard Joe say yesterday is that he was kind of bummed to find out that the art was just sitting in the same box that he shipped them for almost a decade, and nobody's being able to enjoy it or appreciate it or display it.
Yep.
And now knowing that there are a lot of collectors that are going to be able to take one of these pieces home and give them a great home and display them and pray, have that experience. Because it's not just getting the paint. Once you get the painting, then it's the experience taking it to the framer and choosing what kind of frame you want, what kind of mat. And then once you make that choice and it's done and you have it framed and that whole experience, like so many collectors are able to experience that now. And it was very good to hear that Joe was really excited for, a lot more people to have his art. It's a beautiful thing. So,
well, he seemed to enjoy the entire experience of
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Not only by the way he handled himself on the camera, but his eagerness to be on the stream with pretty short notice.
Very short notice.
And the comments I got after the stream from him. So I think that's, not that we always have to have people's blessings to do things, but it certainly, I think, is important for us to know that he's happy with what is happening with his art.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in some of these cases, it is being able to meet the artist just adds this next level to it, right? Like, I love my Palumbos because I've met Dave and I've talked with him. I think he's a really nice guy. I love my Dans because same thing. Some of them Simone I've met in person as well. Some I have only sort of tangentially gotten to know, but that just adds to it so that when you're sitting here looking at it, it's not just appreciating the art, right? You're like, oh, I hung with this guy. Like, I've got all these memories. It just adds this whole new level. This is like my little mental palace where I can come and just be, oh yeah, I remember that.
Hey, there's a comment here that I wanted to just scroll up to real quick. And this is a very good question. I really like this question. For the three in the panel, is original card art more important or desirable for personal collections, or does comic book original art intrigue you all the same?
And this is interesting because we will have some different answers here.
Yes. Well, for me, I love them both. I have multiple covers, original covers on my walls, and I have a lot of card art. To me, I think it really comes down to the art and the publication. So if you're talking about a comic cover, if the art's insane, you know what I'm saying, and it's an A cover of an important cover in the series, whether it's older or modern, that's very special. And then also with the card art, right? Like when you're talking about, there's a lot of different Marvel card art out there. But when you're talking about like masterpieces, right? Like that's like the top of the mountain when it comes to original art for Marvel cards. So I think both sides have their importance. But at the end of the day, man, you got the way I look at art. If the art's good, the art's good, right? As long as it's published, as long as the art's good, the art's good.
And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but from our conversations, when it comes to both card and comic art, you also, I don't know if you're exclusive, but you heavily, heavily prefer painted and colored versus black and white.
Yes. There's nothing better than having like an acrylic painting or an oil painting, like a full painted piece, as opposed to just like a pencil or an ink. Now I do have one pencil published Marvel card piece from Platinum, the Magneto, which it's pencil. It's pretty much the only pencil I have on my wall.
Do you have any dance? You don't have any dance prelims, do you?
I lied.
Okay,
I have the Black Panther.
There you go. Okay.
I lie. You're right. I lied. So I have two. But I do prefer the painted stuff. I definitely prefer a full painting. It's to me,
Yeah. I mean, I I'm similar. I do prefer card, but I have a ton of comic art. I have, it's not this one, but I have one of these filled with a couple comic covers, some internal pages. So I love that as well. And I've got the way mine's broken up. You can see the door going outside over there. This room is the card art room, and that's the comic art room, is sort of how it's broken up. So I do have both. And I appreciate black and white covers, just as much as, one of the Gist Sabretooth, for example, that's in the other room.
I just think that about the card art, there's just a lot less of it than there is comic art. There's a lot, there's a lot of comic book art. There's a lot more comic book art than there is Marvel card original art.
Right.
So I think that's a big difference as well.
But it's interesting, over the next 10 years, both of those, I mean, there's already a ton because of comic history. There's a ton out there.
Yeah.
But both of them are going to see declines in new stuff available. Marvel card art, certainly, because we're not sure that Topps will do any original pieces. So that could drop to zero for a while. And on the comic side, more and more people are doing digital.
Yeah.
We may get lucky to see one original art set from Topps every few years,
Which would be great. But
yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible that Topps would do original art. We just don't know. And even when they do, let's say they will, it's what brand is it going to be? It's going to have to really capture us, right?
Yeah.
And it's still not going to be Marvel Masterpieces or Fleer Ultra, original art that we've really grown accustomed to as Marvel card collectors. As it relates to original art for comic books versus cards, I mean, look, if the AF-15 cover was available, nothing would ever touch it in the Marvel card world. You know what I mean? Like, you have that kind of stratosphere stuff.
Yeah.
But as a card collector, I would rather pursue original art for Marvel cards for me personally, just because of my, emphasis as a collector on that particular collectible. But if it's an important cover, or if the art is just better, then yeah, I would go for the original art on a comic book. The original art for the comic book, especially the older stuff that is connected to the creation of the character, the artist that created it, that kind of thing. Investment wise, if that's what you're really asking, those are going to lead the way, right?
Those already are leading the way in terms of prices.
Yeah. But here's what's interesting. But Marvel card original art is going toe to toe price wise with a lot of not the, upper echelon comic book covers, right?
Yep.
But with a lot of the stuff, and in your interior art is relatively cheap in comic books compared to, say, even prelim art of Marvel cards. So it's expensive and difficult in Marvel cards. It's expensive and difficult in comic books. But then there's also, I can get something really nice Marvel cards where I don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even million, like for original art for comic books. But then right now I'm like, I can get some interior art, interior comic book page art that's cheap compared to Marvel card art. So I think there's room for people to collect both of those.
Yeah.
And if you like the character or the artist, I mean, there's always value out there. I tend to lead, even when it comes to these sets. For me, character is still first above anything, right? It has to be a character that I like. So that if the Jusko set had no mutant set I liked, I wouldn't have gone in. But when you get that synergy between an artist you like and the characters, and you get that art appreciation mixed with the nostalgia, it's that perfect storm.
Yeah. I mean, but look, I own Mark Bagley interior comic book original art that's 11 by 17 that cost me, that's published, that cost me less than what a decent Magic sketch cost me, trading card sketch. Yeah. Pretty mind when you think about it.
Yeah, there's
a lot of ranges for original art. Everybody can play. There's something for everybody.
Yep.
People think that just to have original art, you got to have the craziest, most expensive paintings, and you can get original art pretty much for, a few $100 for a nice interior, page, and it's published, it's real,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But to your point, because there's a lot of it, there's a lot of material that
yeah,
for the last 100 years, almost 90
yeah.
years.
And we're gonna lean a little bit more towards the card art, just because I'm 100% more of a Marvel card collector than a comic book collector, even though I appreciate comics and I know it all started from that and the importance, right? Like that's the foundation of all of this.
Well,
Um,
as 40-year-olds, everything we love is Todd, Jim Lee, or Rob Liefeld from the '90s, and all that stuff starts at 50K. Like it's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I sort of wonder if I had this collecting bug back when I was also reading those classic comics like the 1991 Jim Lee stuff, and oh God, I can only imagine.
I bet they were affordable.
Yeah.
It's still crazy to hear that, back then the art wasn't actually considered worth anything, that they would just send it into the publisher and it was gone forever. And who knows what happened with it? It's crazy.
But there were a few people who knew.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Fish, Blowout Cards. He knew.
Yep.
He rode that. He was one of the first to figure that out. First appearances.
Nick Berushi, who bought virtually all the 1992 Marvel Masterpieces when he was the original first buyer of it, from what I understand.
That you look back at those people who made those first moves, and you're like, I don't know if they were crazy at the time or a genius, but obviously looking back, it seems like they were a genius.
They're both visionaries. They both own companies now that deal in collectibles. Like they saw it before anybody else did, more than likely.
Yeah,
for sure. I assume J-Rod, and with Sketch Card and ePack, you talking about XL or are you talking about Masterpieces 22? Those are the two most recent ones. There were definitely some Dan cards that were hit in MM22.
I just saw a the Magneto sketch card posted.
Yep. I saw the Dupe recently. I saw the Iron Man, the Tony Stark. That was nice.
The Scarlet
Witch is out there too.
Yep. That was a nice one. And the Electra, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's definitely some out there.
Well, do you guys want to transition to 2022 Marvel Masterpieces on ePack?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, baby. You got a box.
Maybe we'll go back at the end and relive the glow of some of our art. But
crazy thing is, there's no canvas numbered galleries in entire ePack. That's a physical exclusive. It seems to be.
Yes.
I haven't seen a single colored numbered canvas gallery. So those are all physical exclusive, guys.
No one's seen it. I mean, which is really disappointing because there's some gold one-of-one canvases that have not shown up, i.e. Spider-Man, that people like me were certainly spending money thinking that we might have a chance to pull it. But then it became apparent that they're not in the product at all.
Yep. So you might want to do a little lead-in. What are you talking about, Justin? Masterpieces is sold out.
Masterpieces is sold out. It sold out this morning. Is that right? Yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
So Masterpieces released on what? Was it Thursday?
Yeah. It was 2 days and 22 hours, I believe, to sell out.
Oh, that's just appropriate, isn't it? 2022.
Well, it seems like there's a lot less. There's a lot less on ePack than we thought.
Yeah, I think I did the math. It was like 448 cases, something like that.
Yes, yeah. I mean, who knows what's really going on behind the scenes? There's supposed to be art that we were going to see on cards. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
None.
That
it's like 10 pieces, bro. That is insane. Like,
yeah. So
there were a few that were technically in the one of four lenticulars, but you couldn't really see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah. So make sure everyone understands. Dan DeSantos painted these pieces, turned them into Upper Deck, and they didn't use, like they said, 10 of the paintings that he did not actually make it onto cards. They ended up what was supposed to be like holofoils. They reused the base set cards on the holofoils to make them like a parallel of the base. Probably just somebody's, mistake in, Photoshop or whatever it is that they do to set these things up. I don't know, but
Crazy.
And then there was belief, at least for me, whoever else, there was belief that they were going to use them in another capacity on ePack, and that art would be published. Some really great stuff, and it didn't happen. We did get a new unique parallel, which we can talk about here in a minute, but yeah, it sold out in 2 hours and 2 days and 22 hours. One of the reasons it sold out is the price it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, but it was more affordable than people anticipated. These boxes were selling anywhere from $700 to $1,000 pretty regularly, physical, and showed up on ePack at $500 a box, roughly, $45 a pack, roughly. And as expensive as that is, it was cheaper in comparison to what people had been paying and expected to pay. And the hits flowed on top of it. So it sold out quickly.
Yeah.
But I kept one to open. I wanted to open live on the stream. The rest of them I did not open. I have a video of most of it, but thought I would share this with everybody tonight.
So now the question is the Spider-Man canvas original art in physical, or is it an ePack?
Someone pulled it on ePack. Well,
all right, I'm happy to talk about this. So our buddy Kang pulled a physical redemption card for the original art, and the card doesn't say which one it's for. It's either going to be for the Thor canvas original art or for the Spider-Man canvas. He turns it in and he gets delivered the Thor original art canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the redemption card shows up on ePack and it says what art it's for, and it says it's for Thor. And so there's a really good chance, in my opinion, that some nitwit just grabbed one of the paintings and mailed it to Kang rather than specifically identifying it as the Spider-Man painting and mailing it to him. And now the one that's on ePack says Thor, but whoever that is going to get the Spider-Man painting because that's all that's left.
Yep.
And it breaks my heart for my friend because I promise you he loves the Thor, but he wanted the Spider-Man 1,000 times more. We all wanted it for him 1,000 times more. Yep. It's an unbelievable painting. And it feels like he got cheated out of it because of somebody at Upper Deck, in my opinion.
I'd be pissed as hell, bro.
Look, he feels grateful to have the Thor, but I'm with you. I would be, I'd be hot.
I'd make us think about it.
Yeah.
I'd drop a load right in front of Upper Deck office. I'd be like, yo, I would fly to Upper Deck back with the Thor piece. Like, yo, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, like before it gets redeemed. Yeah, 100%.
So 100%. Now, has the second one been pulled?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so the second one was pulled.
It was pulled on day one, yeah.
Yep.
Do we know who pulled it?
We know the ePack account, but I don't know who it is.
I don't know if I think they locked it. I don't think I saw it last time, but maybe not.
I feel like somebody shared an image of it, but there's been a lot of image flowing in the last 3 days, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how many you got there, Justin?
We got a full box, so we got 12 packs. Are y'all ready?
Let's go,
yes, we are.
Let's go.
Let's get a Magic, bro. Has the Magic 101 been hit yet?
It has not shown up unless it's locked, so people could have locked it. But your boy Slick, man, that dude pulls some magic. It's insane. Did you see what he did in one box?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. Psylocke plate and Psylocke auto.
Yeah, I need to pull something for him. He's got me hostage right now because he has the Amber out of 5, and he has there's Magic.
There it is.
Justin, I just thought of something. Did you ever get an SSA of that Magic card?
I did not.
We need to talk.
We do need to talk for sure.
Because I just thought of something we talked about earlier and how that might tie in with that.
Oh, maybe. I got you. Yeah. All right, so for those who were not a part of the madness on ePack, these cards became really, really popular.
Oh
on
yeah,
the first day.
they got expensive, man. It was like between $75 and $100 a piece, bro.
Yep.
Crazy.
And they're not rare at all. Y'all heard that? Wow.
Is that orange?
Emerald.
It's an orange, I'm sure, but they look a little red in the scan.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes they mislead you.
Yeah, 59 of 99. I'll take a Bishop Orange.
Okay.
I'll take that. So, I mean, the box hits have been pretty consistent. The only one that's really thrown me off is there are boxes with 2 sketches in them.
Oh. There you go.
The Winter Soldier Amber out of 15. So it's probably our big hit.
Is that Alpha? Yeah.
It's the 1 of 15. Yeah.
It's the Alpha. Nice.
So what'd you say? Boxes with 2 sketches?
I hit boxes with 2 sketches, and I watched other people hit them with 2 sketches. And the other crazy thing is the puzzle sketches were in boxes, which are normally are like this. There's 2 preliminary arts in one box, where there's supposed to be 1 per box.
Have you gotten a box yet with 4 cards?
I have. I got multiple packs with 4 cards.
That's weird. They're just giving you a little bonus.
Little bonus, yeah.
All right.
Oh, this box is making you sweat, bro.
Yeah, right.
They'll be in the last pack. Oh my God! Wow.
Hello,
bro. That is insane.
That's the black, isn't it?
Oh, it's the black.
The black variant cover.
Oh,
that's
you know what?
Huge, dude. That is fucking huge, bro.
Oh my gosh, what a plate! Jeez. Wow, this has just been sitting here all day. I've shown so much patience that I normally do not have,
and it's rewarded
with
wow, bro! What a box, dude!
We're not done. By like the trying to think like, well, I don't want to give away some of my other hits because I want to show them. I'm texting this to somebody who's going to get really jealous in a good way. Wow. Look at that.
That's huge, dude. That looks so nice too.
Wow. And look, there's a magic plate out there that looks really good. I bet that would get it. And that's pack number 12. And nice to end with the last part of the pack. Is our tier 3 gold signature. And if you hit buy more, you can't.
Yeah.
It's gone.
There's no more. Dude, that was insane, bro. What a disgusting hit, bro. Wow.
Oh, that's nuts. I cannot believe that. All right, I gotta look at
you got the horseshoe wrapped around your freaking fingers, bro. Like you've been crushing on ePack, bro.
I did. Look, I gotta show you my other hits that I got. I'm gonna do it. I got a video here I'm gonna pull up. So let me get to that. I've actually already uploaded it to YouTube, but I've got it set to private because I wanted to show you guys first. Let me get out of that. Whoops. And we can kind of watch some of the hits because I screen recorded most of my openings. Oh, you know what I need to do before I do that? I'm sorry, guys. We got to redeem our tier 4s.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, let's do this video first because if I go to my ePack account, it's going to give away what I pulled.
Yeah. So do the video.
Want to keep the suspense. All right, how's that look up there?
It's good.
Let's go.
Good. And I hope the speed of this video is good. There we go. I'm gonna come back to StreamYard and watch it with you. But so on Thursday, I'm a guest speaker. My first pack was a red light.
Nice.
But on Thursday I was I was speaking at a conference, like a seminar, leadership and well-being seminar. And so in between my session, which is an hour long that I'm speaking on, and other people speaking, I'm buying on ePack on my phone. And so I just had to sit there and hit screen record because honestly, when I saw that price, I didn't know if this would actually last 24 hours, just to be frank. And I think if Upper Deck had not been releasing product at the rate of which it's been coming out, and the original art for 2016 had become available and really captured a lot of funds from collectors who would buy on ePack, I think it would have sold out in 24 hours, just to be honest.
That's for sure. Because if that opportunity popped up, I would have dumped a crap load into this product.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
And I know there's a lot of other homies that would have too.
Well, I mean, frankly, I spent money I wasn't planning on spending on it, but I'm not going to get another chance to buy masterpieces again. And I was like, I've got to go ahead and grab this.
Yeah.
But people are watching this. If you see something that you want or collect, just hit me up. I love to trade. Although I will say this, and I know you guys were busy going down to Miami, but it didn't seem like people wanted to trade. People were really kind of frozen, in my opinion, on just the way that they were holding on to things. Like they were waiting for, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, a lot of people just ripping and selling right away. And it's unfortunately, man, it's just the way it is, right? Like out the gate, everything's hot. Things are selling, like hot bread. And then with time, it just slows down, So everybody's trying to rip as quick as they can and try to capitalize and keep what they want and try to recoup as much skin as possible. So,
well, what I will say is the Discord was amazing. The Spidey Hits Discord.
Yeah. The Spidey Hits Discord's always popping, bro. The trading, the selling, the buying, the conversations, it's good.
Especially with the canvas cards, day one. So for those who don't know, if you get cards on ePack, you get physical cards for masterpieces. And if you put together a certain collection, you're able to redeem those or use them for an achievement. And if you get the achievement, you get another card that you can't get in a pack, right? And they created some new cards for ePack only in their number to 25 canvas gallery cards that are autographed by Dan DeSantos. And they're silver. So it's a silver kind of foiling around the card and a silver auto. And Dan said they look really good in person. The scans are not the best ever, but I'm kind of trusting his judgment on that. But you had to put together a full set of the regular base canvas cards, which you get one per box. So it's actually not that difficult in comparison to other achievements, right? But there was only Matt, you had the numbers, was like 257 available or something like that.
A few.
That you could do. But it looked to me like they didn't actually have 25 of each character because maybe they got damaged or something. But it didn't look like that you were going to get, like all 25 characters were available. But long story short, Wolverine and Spider-Man are the two biggest characters for the canvases. And I ended up redeeming the Wolverine. You get randomly assigned a character. I got the Wolverine, and it was the alpha out of 25.
Nice.
And then I did a second one. I got an auto. That's now in the Groot Collector's collection. I made him a really good deal. Sold to him for $350. But the second one I got was Hulk. But I knew then that I wasn't going to try to put together that full auto set, and I didn't get Spider-Man. And frankly, the Spider-Mans I did see, the conditions were not great. So I traded it, traded the Wolverine and the Hulk. Little regret in trading it now, because now people who have really, really, really nice cards are asking me if I have it and if they can trade for it. And I'm like, maybe I should have waited 3 days, and let let that need and the scarcity really show up. But somebody offered me a really good trade of cards I really wanted, and so I did it. But that was a cool experience in itself. Now, did you guys buy any product?
I did. I bought. First I only bought 3 packs, and then I got the bug. I'd say in total I bought about 2 boxes worth.
Got you.
I did get one pretty nice hit. I got the Wolverine Hollow Foil 25 out of 25.
Oh, wow.
So
that is a nice hit.
Looking for that. I'm open for trading.
Yeah, I ripped a bit and I just pulled shit, to be honest with you. I got a few nice hits, but it was rough. It wasn't platinum. Platinum, it was like every other pack was a golden horseshoe for me, bro. But
I don't know who hit platinum. I don't know who's ever hit any product as well as you hit platinum. You and Slick, for sure.
Yeah, the platinum was ridiculous, bro. I guess Upper Deck was like, "Listen, bro, we bless you with platinum. We're gonna screw you on this." Oh, that's a great looking set.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
So I actually pulled 2 of this artist, and guess who the other character was?
Garnet, Venom.
Venom.
There you go.
They're like the
But
pair.
I was about to say your PC Hercules. But.
Y'all stop. Yeah, don't. I did hit one Hercules card that I would have much rather be another card. But
let me ask you this though. Tell me the truth though. When Hercules shows up in one of the next movies, I believe he's coming in one of the movies. Are you gonna get excited? Are you gonna get like chills when you see him on the screen, all like ready for action? You excited for that?
Any chills I get that Hercules give me, it must be like the equivalent of the flu.
Hey, you know what's sad though, bro? Marvel Cards has made us like dislike Hercules, bro. Growing up, I bet you we all loved Hercules, bro. Hercules.
I watched a little bit of Princess Warrior, a little Hercules growing up, but
yeah,
the problem is every set.
Yeah, he's in every set and he's abundant.
Although we saw the Jusko art of him was really good, right?
Oh, dude, the Jusko art with the battle spectrum. Who is he fighting in that? Is it
Thor? And I asked him, I'm like, why we got to look at the face of Hercules?
Sweet. That's a nice hit.
That was a nice robe for sure. It should be in a top loader, but whatever.
Dude, that's a piece that I regret I didn't pick up at Dan's event.
Especially at that size.
It was humongous, bro. It was big as hell, bro. I'm kind of disappointed I did not pick that up.
Well, the only other paintings that are that size is Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine. Is that it? I think is Jean Grey that size? Oh,
there was 4. It looks like there was 4 different sizes for Dan's stuff. Right. You had the real tiny Psylocke versus Shadow King. That was the smallest piece of the set.
Right.
And you had most of it's like, I think they're like, what is it, like 10 by 15, Matt? Like most of the standard size ones?
Yeah, about that, yep.
And then you had like a next size up, which was some of the paintings that were done on a canvas board. Like my Shuri painting, if I'm not mistaken, is slightly bigger than all my other ones from Dan. And it's on the canvas board. And then you've got the big, the 4 or 5 like pieces that he did that are just huge.
Right. So
that's
garbage. All right, I keep opening here.
Swish when it comes to trading.
Let's see. Let's fast forward through these a little bit.
I like that.
No, what did he say? No emotional attachment with the sale.
Oh yeah.
When you're trading memories, the memories and the joy attached to the card, pulling it yourself and trading it for someone else's memory. Yeah, I get that.
Or if you trade to someone if you sell to someone there's that aspect too. But yeah, on eBay it's much colder in some regards for sure. Card collector, what's up? Oh, nice one.
I did for the metallurgies. I hit. Let's see, 1, 2. I think I hit 4 of them. And 3 of them were good characters. You can guess who the bad one was.
Hercules.
Was it Hercules?
Yes, it was.
Get the hell out! You're lying, bro.
I'm not lying. It was
I'm
Hercules.
telling you, bro. He's trying to win your love, bro. He wants you to collect them, dude.
It's unlikely to happen.
See, Customer States What is asking, was there a big War Machine hit? I thought I saw.
The biggest War Machine I think I hit was either an amber out of 50 or like an orange.
Have you seen any on the Discord? I don't know if I've seen any hits pulled.
Ooh, for War Machine?
Out there. Yeah.
Man, when you see this, you're like, oh, please be a red spectrum. Please see it, and you turn it over, and it's all 99.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Hercules, bro, my first ever Freddy in sketch.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's right.
Was out of a 2022 Marvel Masterpiece box. It was the best Hercules sketch I ever seen in my life. But bro, you know how sad that is when you finally hit that first Freddy in sketch, and you hit a Hercules when you could have hit like any female character and would
Any
be
female. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, bro. I don't give a damn if it was Viper, bro. Give me a Viper sketch. Bro, that was the saddest shit ever, bro. I swear to you, it was so sad, bro.
I'm just glad it happened to you and not me. Could you imagine if I had hit that card?
Oh, dude, you wouldn't, it would be the meme of the year, bro. It wouldn't.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, bro. So trust me, don't worry. I feel your pain when it comes to pulling big cards out of Hercules. Oh, that's sweet. That's nice.
I pulled this one. For me to hit, tier 4 cover variant I was super stoked because in physical I only hit one that I can remember. Only one out of all the product that I opened.
But it was Venom.
It was Venom. It was
one of the best ones.
Wasn't a bad one.
No, it was a good one.
It was a good one. I mean, look, other than Professor X and Wasp, like, kind of isn't a bad one, And those aren't the worst ever, but they're not the other characters.
They're tough to hit, dude. The cover variants out of 50 to tier 4s are hard to hit.
Felt like one per case.
Yeah.
I don't know how you felt about it.
I feel like that's accurate.
And I think odds were just a hair better from what I've experienced in ePack, but only because of what we talked about the collation already. But still pretty close to one per case.
So now just thinking about all the physical boxes that are out there left, bro, you've got a very, very high chance to hit a canvas gallery now when you really think about it.
So have you heard of our friend who went ahead and bought 3 more cases physical after ePack sold out?
Yeah, that guy's an animal, bro. I can't. He's going to hit that shit. There's going to be a gold Spider-Man in one of those.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, I'm excited for him, man. I'm excited for him.
That would be good.
We gotta get him. We gotta get him on a stream and just have him, rip through all those cases.
He needs to save them for OAX. I know he does. It's gonna be hard for him to sit on them, but
at least one. Tuck one away for OAX.
Is any of that in the box battles?
Maybe that's why he bought them. Maybe it's for the box battles.
Nah, that's for the Gold 101 Spider-Man battle.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
That's for the Gold 101 Spider. Bro, just think about it now. All the Gold 101 canvases, they're all in physical.
And we've seen
Magneto,
Captain America.
Was Colossus pulled? Colossus.
Yep.
Colossus. Was the Captain America hit?
I've seen it. It's private. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but
yeah, I remember hearing about the Captain.
Morb. I haven't seen Morb.
That may be it. How many canvases there are? There's 10?
Well, you got Storm, Spider-Man, Wolverine.
Yeah, the big ones. The top 2 are still out there. Black Widow.
Or have we seen Black Widow? Kind of feel like we've seen Black Widow.
I think the Black Widow 101 gold that I saw was the Battle Spectrum. I know that was full.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, Battle Spectrum. Y'all see my buddy Brian pulled the gold Battle Spectra of was it Colossus versus which one did he pull? I can't remember.
There we go. MM22 is in box break.
Yep.
In fact, I think I bought in on one. I think that's actually the one I bought in on.
Oh, cool.
I would have loved to have bought in on the Fleer Ultra X-Men, but
it was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the value for that is tough. Like, see, there's another great metallurgy I hit. Hulk.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
All big characters.
Mm-hmm. But I've opened 2 boxes or 3 boxes of Fleer Ultra X-Men 2018. And I mean, there are one of ones in there, but outside of that, it's hard to get your money back.
Yeah.
Like even if you hit a green PMG, it's out of 25.
And the other problem is if you're looking for a specific character, you just don't know. Like, Alan's ePack has everything he pulled there, but he also bought a ton of physical. So
right.
Your 101 could be locked away and you don't know.
You have no idea.
How much are those boxes?
On the box break?
Oh, that's a good. How much do those boxes typically run? Like a sealed box of that product?
At the time or now?
Now they're well over $1,000.
Yeah. At the time they were what, like a couple $100?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Fleer Ultra X-Men box break sold out. Good.
That's crazy that it sold out that fast. Wow. That's going to be fun. That's a great idea.
Chuck, oh God, I remember as a kid when you would go places with your parents and they had that rack of comics and oh my God.
Yeah.
I grew up in a laundromat. There's no doubt I remember being, because you couldn't leave, you had to sit there and wait for it to wash and dry. Ugh.
That canvas was selling for like $120, $130, bro. That Wolverine canvas. And now it's back to like $8 to $10.
I mean, when you think about it, like it took 10 canvases to redeem for one of the autos. So if they're selling for 100 each, it's $1,000, right?
Yeah.
You probably could do better just selling the canvases and it's 81 out now. I thought that was alpha there for a second.
Yeah.
But
selling the canvas and just wait and be patient and wait for the other one, for the achievements to come up.
Because I ended up trading the Wolverine canvas for tier 4 cover variant cards. And, those are going to come down in price significantly more than likely. Well, I say that. Well, we don't know how people are going to react moving into the future because we're not getting another release.
There's no more.
We're done.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my girl, Tigra. There we go.
Faustino, nice.
Faustino does some good work. I like Faustino's work. He's got a cool little style.
Somebody came after that. He does. You're exactly right. He certainly does. He has some great sketches. But somebody wanted that one and got it in the trade.
Who came after that? Was it Frank?
It wasn't Frank. It might have been Slick, actually. I can't remember who it was, to be honest with you.
So when does I'm assuming he means Premiere, because that still has to come out, doesn't it?
I mean, I would think it could be in like immediately.
It could be Tuesday now because.
Yep.
Could you imagine? Oh my God, the Chase fraud alerts will be going off left and right.
Yes, exactly. Thankfully, I was hurt so bad by Premiere. Hurt and Herc sound similar.
No, you got gathered. What was that? Gathers. You got gathered, bro. Man. That's why you don't like Premiere, bro. That boy haunts you at night. He haunts me. I hit his ass too.
I think he's going to be in there. He's probably going to be in there a lot too.
Oh, dude. Yeah. There's a couple more gathers tucked away. Shout out to the homie gathers, bro. Do your thing, baby.
Yeah. He probably is a fantastic artist if he would just not do that Neanderthal face. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like each sketch is like they're in the same family tree. They all have the same kind of
It's like
face.
the Crudes. They're like the Crudes, bro.
Exactly.
That's why, yeah, that just like I'm good on Premiere, bro. I tap out.
Well, I opened 410s and I did hit a Psylocke. I hit a good Psylocke. I can't remember the artist. But that was it. That was really all I hit. But there's some beautiful stuff in there too, man. You know.
Yeah.
Triple panel.
There's good original art within the set too.
2017, I just went bonkers on. 2019, a little less. I have no idea what I'm going to do in this ePack. Probably not much.
Well, you are the sketch guy. Hit beast.
I think my boy is transitioning to art. I'm tired of looking at little art. I want big art now.
It's not necessarily that, but I'm just focusing down on key characters, key artists from key sets. So,
yeah, makes sense.
You know, I've got a large purchase in process, so I'm not giving up. I'm just being much more picky.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell people how I inadvertently went after your one of your key artists?
Oh, I mean, you saw the same thing I saw, which is a really good artist. Yeah.
Has she been in another set?
Oh yeah. No, I can show you some. But yeah, she came back last year, I believe, but she was big and Rittenhouse in like 2014 and 15.
Okay, so because I did not see any other stuff from her on ePack. That's why.
I think there's only one other set she's done since then.
Just read that down.
I don't want to read it.
This
is like the joke that keeps on giving.
Oh my
I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah, it's Hercules, bro.
You know, while this is finishing up, I'm going to go refill my water.
Yeah, go do that and grab those sketches if you don't mind.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I want to see them. So, Lewis, has Matt told you
about what?
So, I'm gonna show it here in a little bit, but I saw this art on Masterpiece Sketch, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like that. So I threw a trade in for it, got it, and then I was like, well, I want more. And what I was thinking was, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's nice.
What I was thinking was that I wanted to. I was like, if this person has a sketch of magic, I've got to have it. But more than likely, if someone hits that, they're only going to want to trade for a similar sketch by the same artist. They just had that feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I were to pull like a Freddie and Jean Grey, like I would only want to trade that for a Magic Jean Grey, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean a Magic Freddie and not Magic Jean Grey.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So I started trading for them, and I really liked them. And then I got a Spider-Man sketch by the same artist. I was like, I just want all of them. Like, there's 22 on ePack. If I get all 22, I want them. And anyhow, Matt messaged me this morning. He goes, "Hey, I see you like this particular artist. You've been stacking those sketches." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, they're like top 3 artists for me of sketches I collect." I was like, "Oh," I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Time to share.
So yeah. So he knows I'll share. So he's like, at least you know you already have the trades I need if there's something I have that you want, and that's what he meant. That's why he's mentioning the magic.
Okay, gotcha.
SSA.
Now, does he have the magic of her?
No, so she did not do a magic, from what I can tell.
Okay.
I went back and stalked her Instagram and Facebook, and if she posted all of her sketches, there's not a magic. But that didn't stop me from getting a commission from her. So
there you go.
and she's going to do a magic on Masterpiece stock for me, which is incredible.
Who didn't do magic?
Kat, the artist that we're talking about.
Gotcha.
From what I can tell, she did not do a magic sketch, which is so you didn't get to hear all that. Sorry, Matt, but just a quick recap.
Yep.
When I saw that art, I was like, I want a sketch of magic with this art, and I was like, so I need to go ahead and trade for a female sketch by that artist so that I have it as trade, because I really felt like if someone hit a magic, that we're not going to trade it unless they got a similar character by the same artist, right? And so this is me redeeming and getting the Wolverine here. But then I kept trading for them and kept getting them. And I was like, well, I don't care if I get all of them. I love them. They're great. Who wins the battle, Spider-Man or Hercules? I mean, Spider-Man would like to win, but unfortunately, Hercules is basically a god. So
yeah, Hercules is a god.
If he lands one punch, he's in trouble.
all right. So by the way,
that's a nice
I then hit the tier 4 Spider-Man cover variant, 3 of 50. So when I hit the Doctor Strange and then I hit this one, I was like, okay, I might go after this achievement now, because Spider-Man is a hard one to get, and I felt like with the out of 25 auto canvas that I could trade for enough of the tier 4s to get to the place of getting the achievement. But it was a lot of work. It still wasn't as easy as I'd hoped it would be. And I had to have help, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to fast forward this last little section here because I want to get to some other cards that I hit. So let's go. Not that I want y'all to miss these, but the big cards are at this. Some of the other big cards. Oh, hit this sketch. We'll look at this one. Hit this Ghost Rider.
That's a cool one.
How do you say that? Abdul Groper?
Oops, sorry, I'm putting on a different camera.
Oh, you're fine.
I missed it. Sorry.
All right, here it is.
Boom.
So those ones I screen record were the ones I opened while I was at that event I was telling you about. But later I got on my laptop and opened, and I didn't screen record when I was on the laptop. But this has to be the biggest card I hit. 1 of 1 amber of Doctor Strange, tier 4 character in the set. And I think it was good with that red.
It's beautiful.
Pretty incredible card. So that's 2 1 of 1 ambers that I hit out of this product. Obviously, I hit the Psylocke, and then I hit the Doctor Strange. I hit this SSA of Rogue. Ended up trading that. What did I trade? I think it was to get maybe the Thanos tier 4 cover variant, something like that. And obviously I picked up that Hulk, traded it. I hit this red Spectrum. Red. I wish it was red Spectrum. Battle Spectre Gem. I wanted to keep this one, but my buddy who has the gold 1 of 1 of this one needed it, and so I let him have it.
There you go.
I still have this one. I still have the red Battle Spectrum of Vision versus Ultron. I hit another tier 4 Doctor Strange. And then there's another big card coming. And this is the red Spectrum of Cable. And I actually hit this one in the very next box. I hit the Doctor Strange 1 of 1, and then the very next box then hit this one, which was crazy. Yeah. So to hit 2 1 of 1s back to back like that. And this has already been claimed by the Cable Collector. It hit the Hulk. I still have that metallurgy available. And then I think that's it. I think that might be all. No, you've seen the Rogue. But let's get to
Some crazy stuff, dude.
let's get to the redemption. We got the big redemption to do.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to get signed in here. Close. All right. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
These are all Rittenhouse.
Yeah, these were the ones she did for Marvel Universe 2011 that really like made her one of my key artists. She did a whole series of Age of Apocalypse mutants.
Well, and she did Age of Apocalypse again for these masterpieces.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. I'm an Age of Apocalypse fan. But you got Dark, Beast, Blink, Morph, Jean Grey and Wolverine.
So lower left is an interesting one.
Hold on.
At first glance, it might look like Kitty, but it's actually Husk.
It's Husk. Okay. I was not expecting you to say Husk. And then the next one is that's not Legion.
That is Legion.
Yeah, that's Legion.
Yep.
I don't remember Legion and
some of them were in some of the side books.
Oh, look at that Rogue. There we go. Wow.
Yeah.
And I love that she, like, you can tell she's an animator, like a professional animator, you know?
Yep, for sure.
It really, not that other sketch artists are not professionals. That's not what I'm not trying to say it that way, but there is a hint of a difference, in my opinion, in the way it shows up in her sketches.
Yeah. So needless to say, yes, big fan.
Yeah, I see that. That's really cool. Those are awesome.
And then before I forget, let me do this, which is here. Let's do a giveaway.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Let's do a giveaway.
There we go. Hashtag closet.
I've still got about 10 envelopes up on my wall. So you'll get one of those. I think 9. Yeah. So whoever wins it, you'll pick one of the envelopes and you'll get whatever's in the closet of mystery. So there you go.
There we go.
Hide that for now.
All right. I'm going to put up ePack again then while we let that run. Hashtag closet. And we're going to go here to collect, and we're going to hit view achievements. And now we got that up. We're going to hit masterpieces. This is going to be fun. Now, to put together this achievement, you had to get all 9 of the tier 4 cover variants, which are all numbered to 50, which, you know, only have about, I think at max 25 of each on ePack, but it looks like less than that. So we hit view details first. So this is the card you get. You get this acetate Wolverine. This is kind of similar to what they did in they did these type of achievements for 2016, 2018, and 2020, but I'm trying to remember the 2016 were like they were not acetate. They were kind of a foiled card, right? I can't remember.
Oh God, yeah.
But so you had to get all 9 of these. I mean, and these are all, you know, whatever price you want to put on them. They're not cheap, right? Now the Thor and scroll down. The Captain America, they're actually not my cards. 2 buddies let me borrow theirs. This one, the Captain America, is Matt Combs. Great collector, great Captain America fan. And the other did not give me permission to say his name, so I'm not going to say it out here, but if he's watching, he can message if he wants his name said. And so I'm going to be trading the Thor and the Captain America back to them after we redeem it. But I'm pretty excited because I don't think many of these are going to actually ever get made. So here we go. Big moment. Now, some people say that this achievement does have condition issues, so we're going to get a close look at it here in a second. I don't think I can.
Now, is the achievement numbered?
I don't know, honestly.
If it's not, it might be a stock image is the problem.
Yeah.
And so everybody's
they
seeing
all
the
may
same.
look damaged, and it's only one of them.
Oh yeah, then they're probably all seeing the same one because look at that top, that side. I bet they're all seeing the same one, but because it is not numbered.
Well, was it the first picture that was shown? The damage was on the left side, not on the right side, right?
This is definitely on the right side.
Is there damage on the left side?
A little bit, but not as significant. I mean, it looks like somebody chewed up the
What the hell, bro?
the right side. If that's the case, I will definitely reach out to Upper Deck on this because that they cannot have their top achievement like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hopefully that's not the actual damage. Because if it's not, I think it's a great looking card. I love the acetate. It's like it's got such a 90s vibe to me, you know?
Yeah.
Do love that.
I'm just pissed about the missing art, dude.
Yeah,
That was such a fumble, dude.
it is. I want to go here to Marketplace real quick. We're gonna look at something.
Yeah, look at all the other images.
I want to look at I want to look at the other images, and then I also want to see how many. Now that all of it's been open, see how many of each card is unlocked.
All right. Now, once you do that, I'll run the.
Yeah. Yeah. Hashtag closet to get into the giveaway. So right now it's showing roughly 200,000 physical cards on ePack for masterpieces.
What's the actual number?
The actual number is 199,442.
All right, let's call it 200. I feel like some have definitely been turned in or redeemed because it was over 200,000 before.
Yes, yeah, totally agree. All right, here we go. There's 146 Tier 4 cover variants that are showing up. We got 18 of Doctor Strange, 16 of Venom, 15 of Thanos, 19 of Professor X, 13 of Wolverine, 16 of Spider-Man, 16 of Wasp, 17 of Thor, and 16 of Captain America. There were definitely, I think, 18 Wolverines showing earlier. So this number is only going down, not up. So this likely means that the total number of that achievement max would be 20, but I think it's probably going to be like closer to 10 if I had to guess. But let's see if we can't see that real quick.
Right now, that's 463 cases on eBay.
So how many total boxes is that?
Times 12, that is 5,555 boxes.
It's not a lot. That's for sure.
No, it's a small number.
Looking for the achievement. Cover variant acetate achievements. Okay. There's one of the Spider-Man that shows up. This doesn't show any of the Wolverines. Why is that? Oh. Why doesn't it show? Huh. Don't know why it doesn't show the Wolverines. Am I missing something? Let's see. Look one more time. Gold foil achievements.
Just type in achievement in the search bar at the top. You've got the set. Just type in achievements or achievement.
All right.
There you go. There's 4 of them out there.
Well, no, that's the base. That's for the base set.
Oh, okay.
There's 23 of the gold foils. And it doesn't show any of the what if. That's so weird.
Well, go to your collection and see if something different in the name. Maybe they just mistitled it.
Okay. That's good.
Because we know there's one because you have it.
Yeah. Well, there's got to be more than one because I think other people have like shown it, you know.
Type in Wolverine.
Yeah.
Make your life easier.
Yeah. It is the variant cover acetate achievement. See,
type achievements plural to see it. I don't know. Or type in go to the marketplace and type in ACH-9. That's the card number.
I was going to click trade for this item because I think it pulls up all of them.
Yeah.
Wow. There's 2.
Well, 3 counting mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other people may have already sent them home or they're hidden. So.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, it continues to point to, you know, not being a lot of them. Whatever that number ends up being, you know, not.
So is there also an achievement to turn in all the achievements?
Yes. Yes. So let's go.
Why are those redeemed? Okay.
And I believe that's the Spider-Man one, right?
Yes. Which is the only one showed up a few minutes ago. So go back to achievements. So it's so weird. Like it's still showing the redeem button. I'm gonna click it again. See what happens. Oh, can I claim this achievement? But all that's to say, this is the one that we're referring to here, the Spider-Man one.
And you're only missing one thing to get it?
Yeah, I actually think I'm already really close to it. It's like either the tier 2 or tier 3 cover variants.
Oh, all right. So nothing big. You should be able to get that.
Oh no, I do have it. Y'all ready?
Redeem it, bro.
Let's go.
Nice. All right.
The one I was missing was the what if cover variant for tier 4. That's right. So let's do it. So we know there's 3 Spider-Man because there's 3 Wolverines redeemed. Yeah. See if this was any better.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice, dude.
But I would imagine there's going to be, you know, just as many Wolverines there'll be Spider-Mans. I can't imagine that number won't even out unless somebody chooses to never redeem the Wolverine, you know? Yeah, I mean, this is chewed up on both sides.
God, that would be disappointing if they're all like that.
Right.
Damn it.
And just using his elbows as the guide, the centering's not too great either.
No. Well, the Marvel comics is a little off at the top. Yeah.
All right. Let's just hope it's just that example. Oh.
And my brothers, I got a ride. Mama's waiting with dinner out there. Everybody's waiting to eat. You guys have an amazing evening. Everybody be safe. God bless. And we'll see y'all soon, all right, man? Y'all keep it going, all right?
Peace,
All right, see you, man. Why don't we do the giveaway now?
Let's do it.
Thanks to everybody. Let's see who gets it.
And best of luck.
Good luck, everybody. Weird if you won after you left. On fire. Nice. All right. You need to pick between. I got to just read you some of the numbers. Between 2 and 12, but not 4 or 8. Those are already gone. So 2 to 12, not 4 or 8.
Yeah. We already know what he's going to pull.
Impulsive, exactly. I can't even remember. Some of these have been 7. Excellent. Up here so long, I don't even remember what's in them. If they're all sketches, if there's other stuff.
See what it is. I'm going to remove this so we can see you on the big screen.
Lucky number 7.
There we go.
Right. Okay. Let's see. It is a sketch. Oh, okay. So it's from Rittenhouse, not the greatest one in the world, but it's from 2012 Rittenhouse's Avengers Marvel Greatest Heroes. It's from an artist named Elvis Mora. And it is, I believe this is Pym, the version, Giant Man.
Oh, yeah.
The comics version. So.
Why do you say you think it's Pym?
Because there have been a couple people who have taken on that mantle. I know one was Walton. I'm not sure. But I definitely know it's not him. But I think Hawkeye was Giant Man at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Or Clint Barton, I should say, was Giant Man. So I'm not sure which one it is. But congrats, Paul. And shoot me, just hit me up on Insta or Facebook and send me your address and I'll get it out to you.
All right, so let's pull up sketches. You got time to go through some sketches?
Do I have time to go through some sketches? Come on. What kind of question is that?
I know. I have been stalking sketches on ePack. And get this pulled up so you can see how I'm doing it, and you tell me if there's a better way. There it is.
Exactly, marvelously sketched. Do I want to look at sketches?
So I'm just clicking on masterpieces, and I go to attributes and click sketches. This seems like the fastest way to do it. This says there's 2,200 sketches.
It's a nice number.
Yep.
So what did we say? 400 cases? So
right.
About 1 per every 2 cases on average.
Wow.
Wait, sorry, did you say 200 or 2,000?
No, 2,200.
Okay, 2,000.
Yeah, I was going to say that math doesn't work out because
I said what, basically 450 cases. Okay. So yeah.
Well, I was going to say.
Is that right? 1 every 3 boxes? That feels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a little better than that's what I was saying. It's a little better than the physical odds, which are 1 per 4 boxes.
Yeah, right? That's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like it was good. We'll take a look at these first because everybody loves Kakanaka.
Oh, yeah. Gilius. Yeah. I mean, that whole gold border picture frame thing has just become his style.
Yeah, I'm going to blow through some of these the way he does, origin stories. There's one in here I particularly like. Got Electro.
Yeah, and he does a combination of the realistic and a little bit of like a comic book in some of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's like a photorealism on top and then comic book underneath.
Yeah. Oh, I've enjoyed his stuff for a long time. He got his start back in the Rittenhouse era.
This carnage.
And he's got his own company now.
Really?
Yep. Called Iconic Creations. They do like literature sets. They do Way of the Samurai. It's similar to what Perna Studios does with kind of non-branded IPs, like publicly available ones.
And a number of these have already been pulled off, it looks like, because there was more than that, and there was some that, and then people lock them too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fans for sure.
All right, tell me an artist you want me to pull
go.
up.
I would start right back at the top. Gopher is great. Abdul, his stuff is always top notch. Like, I'd love to see that Electra up close.
Let's do it. Our buddy Cole has this one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is clean, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. And he does some of his APs. He does multiple characters on a card, and they're just amazing.
Nice cable.
Venom. I'm curious to see what's behind him.
Yeah, great Black Widow here.
Yeah, he does ladies very, very well.
Somebody offered me the Black Widow for my Ghost Rider by him, but I decided not to do it. Star-Lord.
That's, not going deep into it. The FOMO for me is I don't really get that involved with the trades because I just don't have a lot of trade bait. I think once a set cools down, I can do physical trades, but
Yeah.
At this stage, I'm not really in the trade game. I think
sense.
nice Al Milgrom Thanos sketches. That's very specific.
I'm gonna jump ahead here and look at Spidey. Not bad.
Question, TJ. I'll look that up. I have my all of my files are on my upstairs computer, unfortunately. But off the top of my head, I don't think I have anything else now.
I'm always amazed at how many sketches that Toma puts out, but the quality is still really good.
Oh yeah, Toma's are great too because he'll post the in process, so he'll post just the black and white ones, and they're beautiful. And it's what's interesting is you can see what a good colorist he is because that just the depth it adds to what's already a beautiful sketch.
Yeah.
But he prelays the inks down with the shading.
Great Gamora.
Amazing to see.
I like that Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, Toma, as you know, definitely in my top 10. I think he's my number 2 in terms of number of sketches I have from an artist.
It makes sense. I mean, he's prolific in his ability to sketch a lot without lowering his quality. I would love to hit an Angel sketch, but the style doesn't always work for me.
So his sketch cards that are off the hook are his mini Star Wars ones. Right. He can do that detail work. Don't get me wrong; these are fine sketches, and he's at a high tier, but they're just not quite the same. Which is weird because normally it's the other way around, right? Normally people have problems working on the smaller canvas. But for him, it just hits better when it's smaller.
Yeah, it's fascinating. To your point, it's like as he scales up, he loses something. I don't know. Not that it's bad. Please don't.
No, they're awesome.
I'd love to own one. I don't own one, and they're expensive to own one if you don't pull it.
I think I've got one Marvel by him. Yeah.
Everybody still loves some Anthony Tan.
Yeah, I think. You're wrong. I have a ton of Tan. I love him. I think sometimes he's got a name that people see dollar signs when they see it, regardless of the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes that's when you gotta wait out a release for an Anthony Tan for it to become a little more reasonable out of the FOMO zone.
Totally. He does these scenes pretty well, though.
Yeah, sure. And his cards are like they're all scenes. They're energetic, right? You can feel the energy there. So it's just
like Cyclops versus the Sentinel. That's cool.
So there's always something going on. Like I don't know that he's ever just done. Actually, no, that's a lie. He did some in Early Rittenhouse that are just portraits, but not a lot.
Right.
There's always some energy.
Yes.
Great.
You did a lot of Thanos. What's that?
Just a lot of energy in that card right there. Yeah, gee, I'd love to get a Ron at OAX. I do have some PSCs by Ron, and then I get a couple from the very early MCC 98. I don't think I have it. Again, no Thanos though. I think I got a Spidey, maybe a long shot. There's Ash.
Yep. This
is probably the last set Ash worked on too, right?
Yeah, it certainly is. There's your girl.
God damn. Close that for a second. Remind me who owns that one. I think I already know.
Mikhail.
Yeah, okay.
I hope you know him personally. I can't ever get a response.
That's why I said okay.
Yeah.
Great colors on the Spider-Woman.
Just scrolling here.
Nice Jubilee with the pink background.
Yeah, he kills Jubilee. That's good. And then, always got to go with a little Venom. But good job, Ash. Hey, we're not going to see him in product. Well, who knows what's going to happen with sketches moving forward in general, but Got some Ben Harveys. Let's see.
Charlie Cody's back.
I know. I'm. If I didn't already own Charles Cody, I would definitely be.
Yeah, you have a Magic, right? Yeah.
I have a Magic, and then I have an AP uncut from him of Magic as well. So I got two. But
his sort of wash style, the muted color, it's fantastic. Yeah. And again, another one. I mean, look at the detail on that and the small lines there. It's great.
Yeah. And he just, I don't know, he still captures a bit of storytelling in it. Like, he doesn't lose it. But in the way he does that glowing white, don't know another way to say it.
The light really, that he does is great.
It really works for Magic's Soul Sword, and so it's another reason he does her so well. But even his men, like this Wolverine, good looking sketch. I love this one. This Mystique.
So good.
And then we'll show Psylocke. Gotta show Psylocke. I imagine these people are getting hit pretty hard for trades. By the way, I can't see the comments, Matt, so if I'm missing something there, I apologize. Excuse you.
Right here. FX, of course.
Well, I clicked on Dan DeSantos first.
Can't go wrong with that.
No. Ooh, there's four of them showing now. I got to show each one of these. Oh, so Refill has two of these. Yeah, so good. That pairs with the painting so well. I love it. And then this Dr. Doom. I cannot imagine what it was like to pull that.
I know, right?
And a great Storm. He just kills Storm so well. That would have been a dream pull. Any one of those sketches. Aaron Global says Ash was his second best hit. That's all. That's a great one.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's funny. When I just saw the top of the Storm head, I said FX because I have a Storm that's very similar to that.
Yeah, here's FX here.
Which I love. FX is always a treat.
Yeah. These are good. Here's a Storm.
Yeah, they do an amazing Storm. I've got two from them. Love it.
Them?
I'm only saying them because I'm not sure if.
Okay, not plural.
Gender,
yeah, got you. Yeah, these are good. This Thor is incredible.
Nice.
Now, are you still mainly gravitating towards the mutants?
Oh yeah. Again, the characters have to appeal to the stories I've either read in the past or I'm trying to keep up with now. Trying and failing in most cases because my backlog of things to do, read, listen to, watch. It's just like I've more or less given up on the pile of physical books. I'm going to stop pretending it's not going to happen.
Right.
So now that leaves me with movies and TV shows, audiobooks, and comics.
I get it. I got 3 comics sitting over there I need to read. I like Eddie Wagner's stuff.
Yeah. And I do think, I've always liked him. I've got a ton of his Rittenhouse stuff and really like it. But I feel like he's getting notably better from an already strong base.
Right. He's in his
the thing is, you could pick these at random. Yeah, Eric, I've got some wonderful Rittenhouse from as well.
But look, so I've been watching for 3 days, and this is the only sketch that's been
really
visible on ePack. The only one. And it's clearly
it's a puzzle.
A puzzle.
Yep. Wow, that's depressing.
And the Wolverine and the Colossus is obviously sitting over here to the right, but I kind of am suspicious. something may not be on the left as well, but might need to go to his account and see if we can get a view of that. It was a great sketch. Great sketch. All right. Let's keep going.
And since you were asking about it, you want to make me big for a second?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you do? Wow, you got a good one.
Yeah.
Is that an AP?
It is an AP, yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That's you got Spidey and Wolvie on it too. Good job.
Yeah.
Do like
and
that.
Again, I feel like since they're smaller, I feel like there's more detail there.
Mm-hmm. He just
awesome.
wins at that scale. You're right. So what do you think? Can you see this Black Panther here from Ethan Beavers?
Oh, yeah, nice.
It's kind of fun.
That reminds me of Denver Brubaker. Did he do all of them like that?
I don't think so. That's what I was going to look at. No.
He had, all right. So good. So from his cards in the past, I felt like they were always a bit of a mixed bag. And I feel like the cartoony stuff was always a strong suit, and I'm glad to see he's like fully embracing it.
Yeah, I could see wanting to collect this as kind of a set.
There is not a dud in those 20 I just saw.
Right.
To me, that Black Panther is amazing.
Yep.
Like that is, I love cards like that.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen it in such a long time, too.
Totally. We'll take a look at the Glebes and the Fred Ians here. I wish that when you toggle back to the marketplace that it would make you start at the top again.
Click return to marketplace instead of using the back.
Well, no, that's what I am. I am using return to marketplace.
Mine tends to put me back where I was.
Oh, I need to figure out. Maybe it's a Google setting.
Well, that's nice.
That's a cool
I
Daredevil.
bet that's textured too.
Mm-hmm. Here's a nice Spidey.
Yes.
Yeah, so look, I click return to marketplace.
Yeah, for me, usually when I do that, it would take me back to where I was, but you're right. Why is it not working?
And then I got to let it load. I don't know.
That's interesting. Don't see Gambit might be on the banned list. Trying to see if I have any Gambit in my small little selection.
Ooh, Gambit. I haven't. You're right. From a sketch standpoint, I don't know that I've seen it.
I think he was banned.
Yeah. So here's Fred Ian. Obviously, this Ghost Spider-Gwen.
That's
hard to beat that.
And that was recently pulled, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
great Enchantress. So good.
Yeah, I love for sketch cards when they do a close up of face. I think not that they have a weak suit, but faces are definitely their strong suit.
Yeah, their anatomy for their bodies can get a little weirder.
I love the playfulness on this. Now, do you know the character?
Stature, yeah.
Yeah, so I love the arrow pointing up. That's just a cool way to kind of hint at her powers.
It really is good.
Oh, that Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. Odin.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do.
And even Cap. We'll give him his.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
Been cool. At least it's not Hercules, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, pulling. I think all the FF was still banned for this one.
Well, Dan got a Doom in, but I can't remember if he got any of the other FFs in.
No, he did. He only had to get them off of that one piece, unfortunately. Everybody's good here, Jim Phil. Do I want to say it? All right, I'm a big Mallinson fan. I think he's underrated.
Which one is that?
Jeff Mallinson. I have a lot of his sketches. I really like him.
Yes.
And his are typically, give away all my secrets, his are typically painted. Sometimes you can't tell from the sketch, and in person they just pop.
Oh.
Oh, look at that MODOK.
Yeah, see that.
I love that. Kasha, there you go. That would be like, you can sort of tell from the vibrancy, but yeah, in hand, they're just amazing.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I might have to bug Steven about that Cosmic Ghost Rider.
That's fun. Oh yeah.
And yeah, he's got a fun cartoony style, but he just does it so well. He executes on it so well. Like, look at the Havoc. Look at the great colors there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that now.
Get a little goofy expression, but still, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. To your point.
If you've come from the comic side, it's probably a little easier to appreciate some of the style. I feel like the newer guys who come from MCU, and this isn't a dig at all, but they're used to realism, right? So that's why a Fred Ian pops.
Right.
Whereas, don't get me wrong, I love those and I love the high-end ones, but I'm less about what's the most expensive guy on the market and more about what appeals to me.
Same here. And Get At Him. I do like Get At Him. His style is not always consistent.
Yeah. His call falls into what I would call that scratchy style a lot.
But it's fun.
Oh, Howard the Duck! Look at that hiding in there.
Yeah, we got 3 of them. So let's look at those. We got this one with Venom.
Nice. Howard with Venom with
Wolverine
and Wolverine. That is so cool.
And then Slapstick and Howard. It's fun. I kind of like this Blade a little bit.
Yep, love it.
Got a youngest.
People are playing the chibi style. Just some good stuff here.
Right, and then I have a Spider-Man that's similar to this. Is Spidey with the Goblin bombs? But mine's from 2018 Marvel Masterpieces.
It's got a Phantom X. You don't see a lot of Phantom X sketches.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I think Ryan pulled that and traded it. But then you got, like you said, he's doing that chibi style, but then he'll do this.
Yeah. I like when artists mix it up like that. And there are so many, like, it hurts my soul to think of how many sketches are never going to see light of day because they were submitted for sets that were subsequently canceled.
Oh gosh,
that just hurts.
I am thankful. I don't know what you've heard, but so far I'm getting my APs from those sets.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I may be hesitant to share them only because if Upper Deck says no, we need those back, and people are like, I've already sent them.
So one artist told me that they were free to still send them.
Okay.
So,
the problem is, though, they're supposed to still get them approved, which a lot of times you and I know that doesn't really happen.
Well, they've sent them in for approval, and one of them has been approved. A couple other ones I don't know if they'll get.
Hutch has a couple big followers.
Look,
interesting. He's doing all the same with that finger gun style there. That same pose.
And we'll zoom in a second, but let me tell you what I see when I look at this. I see a little bit of Demetrius from 1995 Marvel Masterpieces, and a hint of Nar.
Yeah,
a hint.
See that.
But yeah, it's really fascinating, and I think it kind of creates this collectability because it is the same pose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think MM16 had that a lot because they had to stick to the template of the Jusko original, even though they could do different characters. So you get a lot of that. I know a lot of people actually don't like that. I'm a big fan.
I kind of like it. It's not every one of them, but I could see like, hey, I want to, I wouldn't mind putting together the full set of the finger. You know what I mean? Like, and it wouldn't be every sketch.
His do tend to go pretty high, though.
Yeah, I would imagine. I did get an AP from him once. Excuse me, AP is not the right word. A personal sketch card of him, of Ghost Spider, and it was really good. But I just can't. Keeping those sketches that are not on an official card stock, I don't know. I'm a little more open to it now than I was before. Let's see here. Who do you want to see next? All right.
So, great question here. So, first of all, the answer is we don't know. I can tell you from my own experience that, yes, companies are supposed to destroy sketches that aren't approved. John Zopp, I love John Zopp. That Scandell killed it on that Warlock. Good for him.
Yeah.
What a great card. Scandell, if you're looking for anything I have, I like that one.
Oh.
Beautiful. John's also, he's another one where even his portraits with the backgrounds, they you feel like it's telling a story, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've tried to trade for this one.
Did Miles? I don't think Miles did any in 2022, to my knowledge.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
No, I think he had
and he would be
after
posting.
these were, because these were sent out back in like 2020, I think, which is before he sort of got into the scene. No, that's a lie. He was in 19. That's a lie. He was in Premiere 19. So I don't. We'll find out when we get there. He'll be at the end, right?
I'm pretty sure he's not in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll confirm, but
Pullen. So yes, they're supposed to destroy them. However, I know from experience that the card companies, I can't say this specifically about Upper Deck, but I know one of the card companies did not do that, because I know 5 or 6 years after the release of a set, close to 1,000 supposedly destroy sketch cards were made available to me in a bulk purchase. So I personally have a collection of quote unquote destroyed sketch cards.
So I really like this artist, James Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, I've done a lot of work with James on APs. I've probably got about 40 of his sketches.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite magics that I have is from him. So I pulled this one actually, a Mockingbird. I traded it, but not because I didn't like it. Just they helped me get another card that I liked. But he does a great job.
Beautiful, yeah.
And they're even, I mean, these are nice, but they're just really good in hand too. There's a great black cat. We'll show this. And then
he does wonderful faces too.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Yeah, I got a bunch of APs of very obscure mutants from him. Shock, I know.
Characters only you would love.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can pick out somebody who would just sort of stand out. Promise I want to do them all.
What's that?
I'm saying I want to pick somebody that maybe a lot of people haven't experienced.
Oh, that we're looking at here?
Yeah, Luke does some great work. Luke, I also got some obscure mutants, and I remember when I was commissioning him, he said, well, my wife was asking if I'm not charging enough. She's like, is he buying them just to flip them? And he's like, then I showed the characters you were asking for. And she's like, oh, he's a fan.
Yeah.
Like, he's not flipping these weird characters.
Oh, that's hilarious. And you can see, like, he kind of, he did some weird characters here.
Yep.
Frogman, Sauron.
Yeah. He's got a great, his style reminds me of a few people. Like, he's got a mayo and bread sort of style.
He does, especially with this Doctor Strange.
And just great work there. Like the way he takes some risks on the coloring there. It came out great. Yeah, Luke's great. If you're looking for an AP, I would highly recommend you hit Luke up.
Let's see.
Yeah, starting from the beginning, you're right. That is kind of a pain.
Oh, it's such a pain. I could do so much more quote research. Hey, here, let's give Joe some love.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about Joe? Here's what I'll say. I feel like Joe's stuff in the last year or two has gotten tighter. Like I don't know if he's just put more effort into it, but like his
this looks like this.
Good.
If you'd have told me that Jusko did this, I would have believed you.
Yeah, there's definitely that vibe there.
It's got particularly with the Thor. Okay, not all these, but to think about what he's meant to Marvel cards.
Oh yeah, but let's see some Wolvies. I mean, that Wolverine iconic cover, with the finger, that's his iconic card. So to me, a Wolverine from him is what you want to get.
Well, and he did he did the black costume Spider-Man for 1990 Marvel Universe.
Mm.
And I don't think people realize the amount of art he's contributed to comics and to Marvel cards. And he's been sketching from the beginning, basically. Sketch cards.
There we go. Yeah, and we've been fortunate that somebody with a pedigree like him has been doing sketch cards for so long.
Mm-hmm. Totally. All right, so I'm doing this same thing here, scrolling through, seeing art and names that pop up, and this Scarlet Witch
Yep.
pops up here. I'm like, who cat range? And when I opened, a lot of her sketches were hit early, day one. Like there was 16 of them available almost instantly, it seemed like. And when I saw all this color and as clean as it is, I just was like, wow, it blew me away. And so I started trading for them. Now you can't see mine in here. But what are you, you showed some of her art earlier, but like her guys and females are both great. Like either way.
For sure.
But probably, I don't know. It's hard to pick a favorite. I do like this Jean Grey. That's nice. But it doesn't show mine. Let me show mine real quick.
Oh yeah, because you're in trading, so yeah.
Yeah. So if I go here, attributes, sketches. So here are the sketches I've gotten so far. Well, look at these. I've got this Ghost Rider, Mabdul. I traded for this Magic from Ernest Romero.
This was a lot of mutants, yeah.
Was happy to pick that one up. And I needed one for the binder. Tell me about Hugh here, Hugh Voigt.
He's pretty new, actually, at least to me. I haven't seen his stuff before, but I'm impressed with some of the stuff I'm seeing from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's really cool the way he did the white, and it definitely looks like it's sort of it's got some depth to it. It's like a paint or something.
I like this Moon Knight here with the cityscape in the background.
And it's very muted the way he did it with that color. Sort of zen. I like that.
And normally he likes to do something with teeth.
Yeah, and normally his is much rougher too around with the inks, so that's why that one stands out.
And I told you saw the Carnage. I pulled this one, and then immediately pulled. Actually, Carnage first, and then Venom. I pulled both of these, and they're very much a pair. You can see Jezreel.
Hey, look who's here.
Oh, who do we got?
Steven,
what's up, man?
Packing up the art.
Oh, there's a lot of packing. I picked this one up on one of the Facebook groups. Always like the classic suit, and when it's good and clean like that.
You see the? Can you zoom in on the Scarlet Witch again from Cat?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to all of those. That's next.
Oh, you haven't. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. So here are the 6 that I have. Got this one. That was the first one I picked up, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm a fan." And she didn't sign the back of this one.
Oh, interesting.
She has that fun signature. It looks like there's a signature here at the bottom by the leg. And then I picked up the Spider-Man, which I really liked. And she did sign the back of that one with our little cat head. And I can't remember the order it went from there, but I think Cersei was next.
Or Cerise, right?
Cerise, sorry. Yeah. I like that one a lot. And then
Angela's nice.
Yeah, I think it was She-Hulk was the next one I picked up. It's just so good. And again, she forgot to sign the back of this one. But she did sign the bottom of the front.
Yep.
And then I picked up this one. So good. Man, that's awesome. And then the last one I picked up was Jane Foster, Thor. And I love the way she's just playfully looking over her shoulder.
All right, you know what? I'm going to interrupt you for a second.
Please do.
All right, so let me do something. So I'm going to share a story with people first, which is that. So a lot of people may or may not know when this card first became available. I was driving, right?
You're traveling, yeah. You didn't know if you were going to have signal.
Was I coming back from Heroes Con?
It might have been Heroes Con.
Something like that. I was in the car for an extended period of time when this was going on sale. Mm-hmm. And Justin was nice enough to say, "Hey, Matt, I know you want this. Do you want me to get it for you?" So that was awesome. So since Justin made that magic happen, what would you say, to Scarlet Witch for Cat's Magic?
Yeah, 100%. I would do that.
I got that in physical, so that's probably why you haven't been able to find it online. I just pulled out my binder and I was like, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, yeah, there it is. So,
are you serious?
Yep, she's yours.
Look, it worked. That's why I got it.
Yeah, normally I'd obviously want to trade something else, but for you, absolutely. And it's a great costume too.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect. It's exactly what I hoped to. Oh, I got to make it big screen. Hold on. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome, Matt. Thank you so much.
Yep, I'll get that out to you.
Yeah, so everybody, I thought I've got to get some of her cards. So if I see a Magic by her, I know somebody's not going to trade it unless it's for her card. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that's true for Matt. That is so perfect. Okay, so the Scarlet Witch. All right, that's done. I'm going to trade it to you. I'll do it after we're not on screen, so I don't mess it up.
I stopped the wrong cam. There we go.
Yeah, that is awesome. Wow, what a beauty. Let me take a screenshot real quick. Oh, or send me a photo of it later.
There we go. All right.
If you don't mind.
I'll send you the scan.
Oh, yeah, please do. You just made my night. Wow. I love it. And I'm going to be able to pair it with Spidey.
Oh, she's terrible. You all hate her. No.
She's horrible. Yeah. That's why I was able to get them, because nobody else wants them. I got this one. This cost me a little more than I anticipated, but
Leon's catching on with people, which I like to see.
Yeah, it's just when you get some detail in full body and it looks good, I'm like, I gotta go ahead.
Got some Middle Earth cards by him that he did very well.
Oh, I thought this was a very interesting Magneto.
Sean, I love his style too. He does very, very sort of modern takes. I really like it.
Yeah, I want to show everybody his other art. I pulled this one. I did not trade for it, but I was very happy to pull it. You can pull some duds. I hate to say that, but you can. Let's go back real quick to the marketplace and to sketches, because I want to show those Sean's. Come on, computer. I'm sure it's because everybody is on here tonight looking at stuff and trading. All right, attributes. Oh, product first. So go to products, collecting masterpieces, and then sketches.
We're giving away all my favorite artists. Wow.
Sorry.
Like I said, I said this in the stream the other night. I'm far past the point where I'm trying to keep artists secret. I would rather just talk about how much I love them.
Yeah.
If I never get another one and I'm stuck, quote unquote, stuck with just the ones I have,
you're good. Yeah. Look, people when they want to trade with me, they think that my stuff's locked. I'm like, no, I don't have it locked. I get why people do it, but look at that. I thought that was cool.
Brian's another one who's getting more and more popular. I feel I like his style.
Yeah, a monochromatic style. That was interesting.
Yeah, this is different for him too, and I like that he's done that. That's like another cool way to sort of play it, keep it fresh.
Doesn't look like he did many of them though. There's only 4 that shows up. Here it is, Sean Anderson. So I've seen Sean before because I picked up a Daredevil from Black Diamond that he did that I was really intrigued with. All right, tell me about this. What do you see?
Well, it's sort of Rocket Raccoon with the comic.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, with the onomatopoeia behind him.
But it took a minute for my eyes to adjust. That's weird.
Yeah, some of his are definitely like that, and that's like again, it's a little abstract.
Yeah,
and I think that's not going to be everybody's style. I just happen to love it.
Yeah, the Daredevil I had definitely was a little abstract, and that's what I liked about it. I thought it was different, you know.
What did Steven say? Because it looks like none of the gold went on canvas, saying that running through his physically. There he goes. Yeah, yeah.
We know we. Oh,
we hadn't said who it was, but I think people figured it out. That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah, so that one's going to resonate a lot more, I think, with people.
Yeah, that is cool. But this one too. Look at this one. That's just fun. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, like you said, I picked up about 25 or so of his over the years. Really enjoy it.
Cool, Mr. Sinister. Yeah. So I was happy to pick up, or not pick up, pull the Magneto there.
Do I have any shots?
All right. Who else do you want to see before we wrap it up?
When we go to the very end, so I can go backwards. That way I can see all the names.
Oh yeah. I actually thought I was backwards. I am. No, wait. Didn't I?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
Oh, it's just we're actually at the bottom. Yeah, it's because these are the multi-panel ones, and they come after.
Oh, okay. Well, I went ahead and clicked Z to A.
So Mo Avero, I love. Let me just see if we'll run out of time. Let's just scroll.
No, you're good.
I've got a Blink by him, which has got the AOA mask on. I love it. Like his side profile females, like that Rachel Summers right there, stunning. Rogue, oh my god. Just love again, kind of cartoony, not everybody's bag, but I just think his are perfect comic renditions.
Right. Who is this? It says North. Does that say North Star?
Yeah, it does, but that's not the Alpha Flight North Star.
I know. I don't know who that is, but
I'm not familiar with who that is.
Oh, let's see if it stays sorted Z-Day. That'll help. Yes, it did.
I picked up a Deliz torch sketch recently. I've been meaning to ask. I'll have to look.
Obviously, send to you.
You send me your address, and I'll check when I'm upstairs. All right, so we had already gotten to this point, right? Oh, PJ. All right, let's do PJ.
Yeah.
Got to do PJ.
I like PJ. Yeah.
I got like 7 APs of PJ from this set. I'll show 1 or 2 of my favorite PJ.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah. He's so stinking good. And he's not afraid to pick obscure characters, right? He'll do that's a stunner right there.
Yeah.
And then
definitely some obscure stuff. I mean, look at this one. Who's that?
Yeah, Pestilence.
He wrote Pestilence on
Yeah.
there. Good. That helps.
Yeah, I believe that's one of the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse.
Oh, I know you like this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll show you this 4.
Here we go.
Machine Man, nice.
Yep.
All right, I'll do this.
That's good. Oh. You gotta show the alligator.
Oh yeah, the alligator is from X of Swords. The whole it's a X-Men crossover. That guy Pug or Poor, he is one of Apocalypse's life's champions.
He got Holocaust in the set.
Yeah, ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, how do you do that? What do they call Holocaust now?
Did they change his name? Maybe they probably had some trouble about that. Yeah,
they did. Yeah.
All right, let me present.
Right.
There it is. Add stage. Okay. So I have. I have these 2 from PJ from regular.
Ooh, beautiful Psylocke.
Yeah. Those are both APs. And then, yeah, the detail on the Psylocke just.
That's good.
And then I have these 3 here.
Oh.
Which. These are Masterpieces XL APs.
Oh, yeah.
So the APs are regular sized cards, as opposed to the pack inserted, which are the
the big ones. That's right.
So yeah, big fan of PJ.
Which really confused me because I was seeing those APs long before we saw the product release. So I thought the next Masterpieces original art was going to be
same
XL. You know what I mean? But crazy. All right, let's.
Don't make me big.
Don't make you big. Sorry.
Yeah, Mover Love. Chuvu is another one. I think a lot of people have caught on to his sort of painted style, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I actually have a Psylocke. No, X23 that by him that I pulled out a physical, which I kind of like.
I have a bunch of his from Premiere 2017, which was his first set, and I just absolutely love him.
He was Venom.
And again, it's another one that you have to have it in hand to see the texture on the paint, and just shows the whole process.
That's cool.
Oh,
I wonder if there's a Deathlock to go with this.
That's so. Wow.
That would be fun. Let's see. Who do you think the biggest artist outside of DeSantos in this set is?
Biggest favorite or biggest in terms of
not favorite for you, but that's the artist you want to hit outside of DeSantos.
I mean, Santa's got to be in the conversation.
All right. So, by the way, this Iron Man, I think Santa U Iron Man is I traded for one of the cat cards. It might have been the Scarlet Witch.
Nice.
I can't remember, but it was definitely one of them. I pulled that one.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, for me, so Angel was in the set, so depending on the card, he might be up there.
Right.
Ash is always up there, and Glebe is always up there.
Nice.
Santa, for females particularly, that's a killer Lady Deathstroke.
It really is.
Again, and no disrespect to Santa, but her females and her males, sometimes it feels like they're by 2 different artists. Females are just
female Loki here,
top shelf, with that cartoony style that she's perfected. So, Ash is up there. I'm a big PJ and Toma fan. I'm just looking through the ones I did pull. I got a Brajos AP. Remember you were talking about him?
Yep.
So you'll appreciate my Brajos AP.
Oh, let me get back to where I can see you. Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. If you haven't done an AP from him, I'd recommend it.
I'm going to need to. Wow, that's insane. Let's see. Liddy Lee.
Yeah, Liddy is definitely up there, depending on the character. Sometimes her necks are a little on the long side.
I'll take it.
Yeah, like the Gamora is a good example. Like it's kind of hidden there with Valkyrie with the chains, but if you look at that Gamora, for example, I mean,
it's still kind of fun, but yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, it's still beautiful, but yeah, the problem is sometimes when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right. Oh, look at this one though. Tell me that next too long.
Freaking stunning. Yeah, and then
that's one of the best Dark Phoenix sketches I've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
That is. Wow. I just.
Yeah.
So good.
Stunning.
And then she can do this. Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a huge fan of hers. I got a whole bunch of hers.
Yeah.
I was trying to get to 100, but she's become too popular.
She's a little expensive.
What's that?
She's a little expensive.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
a beautiful Angela.
Wow. How about this? Like it.
Look at the attitude on the face. The face and the pose perfectly matched. That's great. Yeah.
Is that Groot or a tree behind him?
Yeah, exactly. You can sort of see it either. Nice Legion.
Super Saiyan. And then even Moon Knight looks great.
Yeah, for almost like just black and white, just really beautiful. That Gamora is far superior to the other one.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And there's a sadness that it's it's still beautiful. I don't know, it's incredible.
You cannot go wrong with Liddy.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me show the Venom. I need to show that.
That's nice.
That's real nice. Juggernaut's neck is not too long. Some good stuff there. Definitely one of the tops.
Perna was in this one, wasn't he?
Perna, yeah, but there's only one card showing right now.
Really?
And I did see 3 at one time, and one of them was the High Evolutionary that had all of the Bill hints in it.
Oh wow! What a jack of hearts! Oh my god!
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Is Tony probably on there? Like some of my favorite Tonys were the Rittenhouse era ones, where he did obscure characters, right? And he did all these subsets: heroes, villains. He did monsters. He did that stunning 9-card Phoenix X-Men versus the Shi'ar, which has a heartbreaking story behind it. I don't know if you know that.
No.
So he did a whole 9-card set, and somebody was chasing them, and they got all 8, and apparently one of them got either lost or destroyed. So there's never going to be the full set. So I think they got mad and just sold them off. So I've got 2 or 3 of them now.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Is this still sorted?
Julia Pinto's a great artist. I mean, there really aren't any duds in this set. I mean, there are some misses on individual cards here and there.
Sure.
But overall, I think this was a strong roster. Mike Thomas, great guy.
Yeah.
To see him in there. Matty Denham, I've done work with. Sutton's awesome. He's in there twice. That's interesting. Just one card off by itself.
Oh, I see that now.
Maybe it's because it's a 2-card puzzle, maybe? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's because it's a puzzle.
Streb has been doing great work. Marlon, I mean, Marcia is great. It's just awesome. Kirby, a lot of people have been getting into Kirby. Like Julia. Justin Leitner, I met him when X-Men Metal came out. Good dude.
John Watkins Crow.
Jomar's game has just been lately. He's been I probably sound absurd saying that at my age.
Off the hook.
Yeah, right. But
he's slaying it.
Exactly. You go, fam.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's prove your point.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, again, I have loved him since I first got some of his back in like 2012. And yeah, his style's just
I gotta
so
show you
good.
something since we're talking about Joe Mar. I gotta pull it up on Instagram.
Ooh, I'm curious to see that Namor on the upper right.
I'll pull it up real quick. There you go.
Okay, I like that. The glow on the metal there really makes that whole card pop.
So I have an AP coming from him.
Nice.
That is
nice.
Just disappeared.
Parna's got Joe Mar doing work on his sets. That's awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. Maybe it's on his Instagram. Let me see if this is it. Nope.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that Namor. It's clearly him from the face and the shoulders, but it almost looks like either Sentry or Hyperion's belt. So I don't know if that's part
of I see what you're saying.
That really jumps out at me.
All right, I'm gonna share this real quick.
This is his Joe Mar Moody. Let's get it up. Let's start a beef between the two of them. Okay, nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, beautiful mix of the colors there.
Isn't that great?
That's one of the. I mean, that's what's nice about an AP. Like that feels like it's outside of his normal muted color palette, and it really works.
Yeah, I'm trying to pause it here where you can see it, but
yeah, the problem is no matter when you pause it, you get that stupid arrow in the middle, right?
Yeah, but
that's just so good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
great choice of costume too.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to have that one coming. To be my anime sketch for the binder. But yeah, no, he's doing a great job. I was happy to be able to get an AP from him. You got to like this.
Oh yeah.
All those arms.
Spiral's awesome.
Yep. Cool Wolverine.
Doc Samson. There's something you don't see very often.
Oh, you sure don't. Old Hulk villain.
I like it. He was in the newest run. He featured heavily in Immortal Hulk.
Really?
Yep.
But even this is cool. Jose Reyes.
That's awesome. Oh, all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this Iceman. You don't see that. That's pretty cool.
That really is.
Oh, look at this. This is killer. Ares.
He's going to kill Hercules for you.
Yes, please finish him off, Ares. Really use that. And this wide body, thin leg thing that he's doing is actually kind of fun. I'll get it to come up here. What just happened? There it goes.
Archie saying hello.
Hello, how's it going? But good job, Joe Mar. Some great stuff. And sometimes if you got FOMO, you can just go through these sketches and look at them and kind of discover, and have it give you that dopamine hit to find one that you like or character you like. And that way you don't feel like you have to go spend money.
For sure. What is going on here?
Yeah, we'll show one more and then we'll wrap it up. But I wanted to show these. And there's not many magic. Like I've dug through these. So to even find one's kind of a fun thing, even if I'm not able to get it, It's great, Spidey.
Yeah, no, it's great when the artists do a good variety. I mean, he's got some. I mean, if you scroll back down, he's got some deep cuts going on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Taskmaster's obviously not that deep. Oh my
Johnny.
God. What's that?
Is it Johnny? No, it's
It begins with an N. Nomad.
Nomad. There we go. I'm trying to think. 92. No, is it 94 Fleer Ultra? No, 92 Masterpieces. Nomad.
Oh, I'm never gonna remember which one
Yeah.
he was on. Like I have no idea who that guy in the upper right is, but you get Night Thrasher there, Gladiator. Yeah,
Oh,
that
you mean
guy.
this one right here?
Who was
Yeah.
that?
No idea. It's got an R on his belt.
Yeah, that should be a giveaway. Perna's gonna tell us. Perna, who is that?
Yeah, he knows.
Perna's got a deep collection. You know, the only person who probably has a deeper connection, not connection, you know, reservoir of knowledge, Mike Thomas.
He's unbelievable. Mike Thomas.
Shows. Oh my God. I had the misfortune of having to go up against him my one time on that show.
We all did, because he was on the first episode and no one beat him.
No, I was just part of the roadkill in front of the steamroller. That was Mike Thomas.
100%. Same. That and my clicker wouldn't work.
Oh, you think that one was Rage? Really? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that costume, but Sobel Jean Sinclair seems to be doing. Ooh, that's cool. James Hill. I mean, I almost every one of these I've got cards from and love them. Hugh, I'm curious. Let's go into Hugh. He's new from at least from my perspective.
I want you to see. There's a couple here that I think are really interesting.
Steven has one by him that I really like, the Medusa and Black Bolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and show you the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that one too. The Strange, yeah,
with Dormammu.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then this one here. Oh yeah, this is the one you're referring to, Strange and Medusa.
My only dig on that is you can't see, like, there's no mouth on Medusa.
Oh, maybe in person there's a hint of it.
Maybe, but awesome.
Yeah, look at this storm.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he's going to segue over on the DC side. I mean, hopefully all of these artists are.
Yeah, I want to see him keep working for sure. On Spidey.
You know, and I mean, we could have a whole show about DC and what are we doing?
Right.
It's going to be tough for me. I'll probably put together like 1 or 2 9 pages just of sketches I like, but I can't go deep.
I mean, I can't either. I hope I don't like any of it personally, but just because I'm already so invested into Marvel, but I know I'm going to see some stuff that's great.
I'll want a Batman. I'll want, a couple big characters, but honestly, Teen Titans are going to be what I'm going for.
Oh, got you. All right. Well, Matt,
just sketches. That's awesome.
There's a lot, and then that's A to Z. Let's go to most recent. I'm kind of curious with the last card that was added. You know what I mean?
There you go.
They added Descending. I think that's the right way to do it. Oh, my 2 cards. The ones I redeemed are the most recent. Oh, and then you get. Does this mean my box was the last one open?
Were those all your hits?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. These were the last cards right here, the Spider-Gwen and the plate.
Yeah.
That's my, what do you call it? Captain Marvel. Yeah, 100%. And then I hit 2 PAs. I hit this one. And I hit the out of 15 Amber. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And there it is, the Dark Phoenix. And so, oh, wow, look at that. That means, that's crazy. So that means that someone hit this Wolverine in the box right before mine, and the Thor and the Captain America. That's nuts.
Man. It's just so fun to just look through and see all the cards. Because when you get to the sketches, it only shows the artist. It doesn't show which sketch it was.
Hold on. Descending. This is okay. No, that's not mine, is it?
Armando, yes, Adam Hughes has done sketches. I've got one from Women of Marvel back in 2010 or 11. I think 10.
I have a con sketch, and I have an autograph because he did pack insert autographs, and I've got one of those. But anyways, that's cool.
Yeah, Armando's right, because I remember I saw a post from Phil. He still has a 2020 box he hasn't opened on ePack.
That's yes, and there's a certain timeline I think that he has to do that, right?
Oh, I have no idea. I would hope he's aware of that.
Yeah, I would think he does.
That's a great question, Mark. I'm not sure if the first sketch is or if it's the last. I don't know. I never really.
Oh, which sketch like populates?
Yeah.
So
it's got to vary though, because when you're in the marketplace, if yours was the first pack pulled, you wouldn't see it because you don't see your own sketches, right?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. It does vary.
This is some beautiful.
Yeah, some of these are so incredible. But
okay. He opened his last box on Justice Channel. There you go. All right.
Who did?
Phil. It looks like he opened. I'm guessing that means he opened the 2020. I don't know if he opened the 2022 also. It'd be funny if he decided he'll save that for 2 years.
Look at that.
That's pretty, huh? Such a great piece of art.
And Scandale hit this one.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It's such a great piece of art for sure.
So nice.
Just right over your left shoulder.
Yeah. She's creeping.
She is creeping. I mean, I think my Spider Gwen is one of the best plates you can hit.
That's beautiful plate, and the black for it. It's great.
Yeah, I think black's great. I know the cayenne, the blue isn't always people's favorites, but when it works really well.
Yeah, it really. You're right. It depends on the plate. Like, look at the blue there on the kitty. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is. How can you not be happy with this? Well, when it comes up. But it is when you get that negative space like that.
That's stunning.
Yeah, I have a cayenne blue Magic from 2013 Fleer Retro, and it might be one of my favorite cards that I have in Magic.
Nice.
Like, it is so gorgeous the way it works.
That's a good question. I'm sure probably.
What's that?
I'm just asking, the physical boxes go up in prices. I'm sure people are holding them will try to jack up the prices.
I mean, I mean, unless Marvel's going to go away, like collecting trading cards, Marvel. I mean, I don't see how the physical doesn't go up. Period, because I just don't know if Topps is going to do it for a lot of us. But
yeah.
And even if it does, it's still going to have people want to go back and buy the stuff from Upper Deck because this is great stuff. So I just see that as happening, you know?
For sure.
Well, I never saw the 1-of-1 red Spectrum for Magic. If you see it, let me know. But I never saw it. And it might be in physical or hidden somewhere, you know?
People like to hide things.
Yeah, they do. Well, Matt, we covered a lot of ground, my friend.
Good.
That was fun.
I am just, this was a great review. I'm just happy to be home, painting safe and sound.
Yeah, good job. Can't wait to see you get them displayed, and I don't know if they're get them framed and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean the biggest challenge is the tape on the bottom. Joe was very adamant against removing it, but that's
I saw that. That was the only moment he wasn't happy on the stream.
No, he was not happy at all.
He's like, "You're not supposed to remove that tape." Jeremiah says, so since ePack sold out, would that potentially flood the market with singles, thus drop current prices of singles? Yeah, 100% of people.
Historically, that's exactly what's happened. Keep your eye on ComC. People who were chasing stuff and not building the set will start dumping at some point, and you'll be able to build most of the set. The T4 will probably still remain high, but you'll be able to value shop.
The other good thing that'll help prices is we still have Marvel Metal Avengers to come to ePack, and we still have Premiere to come to ePack. And so that
God
should
help me. I
process
hope I hope Matriarchs comes to physical.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 2 reasons why.
Yeah, I was like, what are you looking at? I do too. I mean, I want it selfishly from a set standpoint. I do have some APs coming there, but yeah. Come on, Upper Deck. Let's get some good ones out before the end of the year. And
Yeah,
way we can enjoy it. All right. Look, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure wherever you're watching this, whether it's on Sketch Card Hives, Alonzo's, Matt's channel, my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're catching the replay, you have any questions, leave us some comment down below. Happy to chat with you guys. Also, don't forget to join the official Marvel Card Facebook group. That way you don't miss out on all the fun stuff that's happening in the hobby. And yeah, good stuff. Matt, any last words?
No. I gotta find the goat. I've lost the goat.
Yeah, he wanted you to bring the goat to Miami.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it to Miami, but I haven't even been able to find it down here. I think I put it in my kitchen, and then I think it got lost. We'll find it.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. And as always, I hope you have a marvelous day.